Right.
So how you gonna pray to him if you don't know his name?
And his prayer.
And the Most High, give me one scripture where the Most High gave Esau his name.
Yeah.
And his prayers were heard.
And
because the angel
came down.
And
why is the angel gonna come down to a damn cracker?
Right.
Your prayers have come up for memorial to the Most High.
We know the Most High.
Hey, I got one scripture. Give me the book of Psalms 50 and 16.
Oh shit, I'm right there.
And his hand is right there.
I'm right there. Psalms 50 and 16. But unto the wicked, God saith, what hast thou to do to declare my
Stop. Who's the wicked? Okay, prove it with the scriptures. Anybody? Okay, that's a good one. That's a good one. Job 9:24. There's another one I'm thinking about, but that's a good one. Job, That's a good one, but that goes into the so-called Jews. Come on now, it begins with an M. Y'all brothers should know this, man. Thank you, brother. Hey, somebody give me Malachi, the first chapter and the first verse. And let's read down. This is going to prove to you that all so-called white people are the wicked, or Edomites are the wicked, all right? But Job 9:24 was a good one. Go ahead.
Malachi, chapter 1. You want to start at 4, straight to the point?
Hold up. Do you got a Bible in your hand, madam? Boy, go ahead.
Malachi, chapter 1, verse 1.
I'm gonna give you an example, man. You think the angel's gonna come down and come before a guy that looks like this?
Oh no.
Because this could have very well been Cornelius, right? The angel's gonna come down from heaven. The Lord have heard your prayers, Cornelius.
It ain't gonna happen.
It ain't gonna happen, man. Yeah, right? Well, he'll be, the Cornelius guy. Go ahead.
Malachi 1 and 4. Whereas Edom saith, we are impoverished, but we will return and build the desolate.
No, go to the top, brother.
Okay. Verse 1. The burden of the word of the Lord to Israel by Malachi. I have loved you, saith the Lord. Yet ye say, wherein hast thou loved us? Was not Esau Jacob's brother?
Go ahead.
Saith the Lord, yet I loved Jacob, and I hated Esau and laid his mountains and his heritage waste for the dragons of the wilderness. Whereas Edom saith, we are impoverished, but we will return and build the desolate places. Thus saith the Lord of hosts, they shall build, but I will throw down, and they shall call them the border of wickedness.
That's how you know that Esau or the Edomites are the wicked. Anywhere they set up their border, that's where the wicked is. That's Esau, all right? Go ahead.
And the people against whom the Lord have indignation forever.
Hold up. The Lord was mad with Esau forever, but he gonna send down an angel before Cornelius, an Edomite. But he always hated him. Everlasting hatred. Or everlasting anger.
Lord, I changed not.
Indignation.
Lord say
Indignation.
The Most High say he don't change.
He don't change.
So why would he change with Cornelius? You know that?
They're just gonna tell the Most High what he's gonna do.
Yeah.
You know?
And then you know what they go to? They go to Acts the 15th chapter. Give me Acts the 15th chapter, and let's go to the point. And then somebody got to give me Acts, 9 and I'm sorry, Amos.
Amos 9 and 8?
Yeah, Amos 9 and 8.
Oh yeah, okay.
You got that, good one?
Yeah, I got it.
Them guys sold out, man. That's the bottom line, man.
Go ahead, brother.
Acts chapter 15, verse 12. Then all the multitude kept silence and gave audience to Barnabas and Paul, declaring what miracles and wonders the Most High had wrought among the Gentiles by them. And after they had held their peace, James answered, saying, Men and brethren, hearken unto me. Simeon hath declared how the Most High at the first did visit the Gentiles, to take out of them a people for his name.
In other words, he's going back to the reference when Peter met with Cornelius in Acts the 10th chapter and Acts the 11th chapter. Go ahead.
And to this agree the word of the prophets, as it is written, after this I will return and will build again the tabernacle of David.
Now, you're going to look at me. If you guys had tomatoes in your hand, you might throw them at me. Because you're going to get mad when I say this. you're going to say, wait a minute, this dude is going off. James is making this statement, and he's quoting from the book of Amos, the 9th chapter, in the 8th verse. I'm sorry to say this, but James went off. Even though it's in the scriptures, James went off, all right? Because I'm going to break it down to you, all right? Go ahead.
Right. And to disagree the words...
Boy, them comments is, boy. What the hell is that? You saying James is the man of the Lord? Go ahead.
And to disagree the words of the prophet, as it is written, after this I will return and will build again the tabernacle of David, which is fallen down. And I will build again the ruins thereof, and I will set it up.
Read that again.
After this I will return and will build again the tabernacle of David, which is fallen down. And I will build again the ruins thereof, and I will set it up.
Now, what does that mean when he says he's going to rebuild the tabernacle of David that is fallen, and I will rebuild it and set it up? What does that actually mean? What does that actually mean? Let's deal with David. What level was David? What position was David living in when he was back there as David? Okay, so if you're a king, what are you going to sit on? Okay, if you're sitting on the throne, you got something in your hand. What's in your hand?
Scepter.
A scepter, a mark of rulership, right? What do you have on your head? Makes sense, right? If you got all those things and you're a king, what do you have to make you a king? Starts with an S. Your servants, right? So now going back to the time of King David, who was some of his servants? All of Israel was under him, right? Who else was under David? The Esau and the other nations. Thank you, all of them, all right? Now, what James is saying, he's saying this is fulfilled, right? He's saying that this is fulfilled. Well, where was King David at that time? King David wasn't there, all right? Was they in the kingdom of heaven? Did they have, was Esau, hold up, what kingdom was they under? The Romans. The Romans didn't go down yet. The Romans were still in power. So for this scripture to be fulfilled, David got to be back on his throne. He got to have a scepter in his hand, a crown on his head, and he's going to have slaves. So when is that? Is David actually going to sit on the throne again?
Yes.
Yes, he can. Oh, yes. Brother, that's all right. But let's prove all things. Hosea, what is that?
3 and 4?
3 and 4, 3 and 5. Start the 4 first. That's all right, brother. That's all right. Hey, see, you know what? That's why you got to go over it and over it and over it again. Sometimes you're going to say the wrong thing, but then you're going to catch yourself. I'm guilty of that too. There's many brothers that said, no, brother, didn't you? Wait a minute, bro. Oh, I'm sorry, brother. That's all right, okay?
The scripture said there's a man that slippeth with his mouth.
That's in James.
Not with his
That's
heart.
right, that's right, that's right.
Hosea 3 and 4. For the children of Israel shall abide many days without a king. And
Do we have a king over us now? No. Where's King David? I'm not the king of Israel. This brother right here is not the king of Israel. I got to say it that way. Because they'll be pretty. You know, this guy's going around, the man from New York. The man from New York.
Slow motion.
Hold up. The man from New York. And they'll show me the NYC man. You see me in slow motion. With a crown on my head. He's saying that he's King David. He's saying that he's the king of Israel. I ain't saying that, brother. We're just brothers, just like you are brothers. You are brothers, right?
Yeah, servants.
We're just servants of the Lord. Go ahead.
Hosea 3 and 4. For the children of Israel shall abide many days without a king and without a prince.
So, if you go back 200 years back in slavery, where was King David? He was in slavery too, with us. Deuteronomy 28 tell you that. Ye and your king shall go into captivity.
Right.
So King David was a slave back there in slavery. All right? Let's go back 100 years. Where's King David? Where's the kingdom of heaven? Where's our thrones that the Lord promised us, right?
Well, that at this time was
right, Acts, right, because the disciples, the apostles, they were so anxious for the Lord to set the kingdom up again that when the Lord rose, they said, look, now you're going to bring us a kingdom, right? They said, nope, you ain't going to get it yet.